What's on? Anyway, it's 10:17 now. I have 13 minutes until I have to leave to get to my lecture on time. Basically, it's what day is it today? Wednesday, and this week is so fucking busy. Like, it couldn't be any more hectic if I wanted it to be. But trained at 7:30 this morning, hit a pull session, did back and biceps, went to a lecture, cycled back real quickly, still absolutely fucking wired on pre-workout. This morning I had a bowl of Rice Krispies, like 80 grams of protein. Same thing again. I'm going to London today, going up for a doctor's appointment. I'm basically getting radioactive dye injected in between my toes. Stay tuned to see that, because I'm getting radioactive shit injected into me, and that is fucking cool. But going up to London to get that done, going to the Christmas market, which is absolutely huge. Going to be loads of sick food there. Obviously I'm going to eat a load of shit. I want to enjoy food. So just Rice Krispies and protein. 1, because it's quick. 2, because it's low in sugar. 3, because it's really low in fat as well. So most of the shit food you're going to eat is going to be very high in fat, very high in sugar, so keeping fats and sugars low this morning, and so I can eat those shit later. But I feel like I'm on fucking speed. This pre-workout has had me wired. So I'm gonna eat that, go to my lecture, go get a train or something cool like that, and dope edit, drop in 3, 2, 1.
Time will heal those broken eyes, fashion your face from your disguise, and loving never held that lonely heart. The world a hostile city from the start, and no one's towing your slipstream. You're a tigress with your wild dreams, it's true. And they're letting the skies drawing in, but all with mountains.
About to get the adamantium injected into me so I can get that 1,000 pound deadlift on stage.
We're not fit here.
Can't move. What's it like?
If you look here, this is the radiation, how much is measuring, see?
Yeah.
So as I get closer to you, it goes up.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like disruption zone.
Whenever I go to London, I always come back, or even before I go to London, I always get the worst fucking skin. I don't know if it's like the stress of being in London, or if it's just like the air pollution or some shit like that, but it always gives me real shitty skin. So I got back from London about midnight Thursday night. I was like, fuck, I've got to do all my dissertation thing. Basically, I'll just say this really quickly. If you don't already know, I'm doing marine biology at university, and you have to do this big project. You basically have to do a whole scientific study yourself. I got back on Thursday night about 12 o'clock. I had to plan this like diving project for university. So I stayed up till 3 o'clock getting everything ready. Got up at 6 a.m, got 3 hours sleep, went diving. In terms of diving as well, you basically, what limits the depth you can dive and the amount of time you can spend in the water is the amount of nitrogen that your body takes on. Like when you're deeper, there's basically higher pressure, so you get more like nitrogen. Basically, you get this thing where your tissues are saturated with nitrogen, so you've got loads and loads of nitrogen in your tissues, the gas. And then when you come up slowly, if you come up too fast, it's like when you open a bottle of Coke. If you shake up a bottle of Coke and open it really quickly, it goes bang. That's a similar thing happens to your body. The combination of all that nitrogen, 3 hours sleep, I did like 40,000 steps in 2 days, and then travelled for 8 hours, and then got loads of radioactive shit injected into me as well. The combination of all of those had just fucking wiped me out. I was physically and mentally exhausted. I was so drained. So I was meant to train chest today, but I decided not to train chest. It's always good to listen to your body. You can have the best programming in the world. You can have the best split in the world, the most effective split in the world. But at the end of the day, listening to what your body's saying and listening to how you feel and kind of what your body is telling you is always going to be the best way. So I was absolutely fucked that day, and I just thought, better to sleep, better not to train. My body needs the time to recover, the time to rest, the time to kind of repair and sort itself out. So I'm not going to train today. I'm not going to make up the session. I'm just going to miss a session because I needed it. I was fucked. So missed a session that day. I missed a session, and then on screen now you've got a little physique update going on. So this is what I looked like before I left London. I actually gained, I'll say it in a minute, but I actually gained 4 pounds. 4 fucking pounds whilst I was in London. So this is how I'm looking at the moment. Like, I'm a little bit more fluffier than I want to be ideally, but the size is coming on nicely. I'm going to have to start taking things down again soon. Like, I'll put on screen now as well my plan and my diet and what I've done so far. So basically I make this Excel spreadsheet and I put on everything on there. A lot of the time when people fail, it's because they don't properly track stuff and they don't properly look at their progress and they don't properly like prepare for things and do things in a logical kind of categoric order. That's how I like to do things. So I've got this Excel spreadsheet now where I put all my weights, everything, all my weigh-ins, that's basically it, and then what I'm doing in terms of diet, and it gives me something to look back on, so I can be like, yeah, I've gained this much weight in this amount of time, maybe I should slow it down, maybe I should speed it up, I've got this much time left. So I do think it's really good to kind of plan stuff out. You don't have to do it on Excel, but I think Excel is brilliant just because you can make graphs and you can actually see your progress, like in terms of weight gain or especially weight loss. It's real good. And then you can just control everything through that hub and then put everything on there, and it's kind of a basis or the backbone of like what you're doing in terms of lifting. That's how I'm looking. As I said, a little bit more fluffy than I want to look, but I'm bulking and it's like if you don't put on a bit of fat, you're going to limit the amount of muscle you can put on. So I want to put on that bit of fat just so I can put on that little bit more muscle. It's much easier to lose fat than it is to gain muscle, especially with the length of time that I've been training. I've said this before, I'll say it again.
But I've gained 4 pounds in fucking 2 days since then. So this is 2 days worth of difference. It's gonna be mostly water. It's all shitty food, but 2 days, man. Fuck it, I just want one like that. Embrace the fluff.
Oh shit! Bro!
Oh mate, I'm not sure if I can get it.
Get it, quick.
It's going slippy.
Yeah.
Alright, go get another hand. Oh, shit. Mate, that's at least 12.
That's fucking huge.
Whoa! How do you feel it?
Oh my god. What are you gonna do with
It
that?
tastes pretty good as well.
Does it? I don't want to
have it later.
I don't want to taste it.
Yeah. Is it hidden in my bag?
Yeah, definitely.
It's hidden?
Yeah.
You can't see it?
No, not at all.
Alright, So that was one run through of the vegan CrossFit program just started. So I basically do that same circuit 53 times every day, and then alternating between months I'll do half the amount of reps to double the amount of reps, so 15 to the power of 1 minus like 2 normally, plus 3.8. That's what I'm doing at the moment. We just hit hypertrophy legs. We got to do calves, I'm doing abs, and I'm doing a tiny bit of chest. I didn't train yesterday. Like, I felt like absolute shit yesterday, so I just did more of the training. I'll just get a little pump on today, but not actually train properly. Went to a shops anyway to get some intra-workout intra-workout sweets. Do not. Oh yeah, I'm vegan as well. These are definitely vegan. Intra-workout sweets and snacks that do not fit my macros. But we thought it'd be this really good idea to, like, do you know when you're doing HIIT and you get, I'll just tell you, do you know when you're doing HIIT and you get really tired?
Yeah.
Like in between the intervals when we're doing HIIT, we don't want it to go catabolic. So John and Annie need to get a bit bigger, but they also want to get more shredded. So in order to get bigger and more shredded, I don't have to shout so the mic can hear me. What they're going to do is they're going to do all-out maximum sprints and incline. Then in the intervals, they're going to eat a cake.
Oh, dude.
And down the milk. At 65 pounds, we have Andy Trump Dartnell. In the right side, weighing in at 674 pounds. John CrossFit Wheeler. We want a nice clean match. We want cake, you want the milk, you want it all fucking gone. First one to finish both cake and milk is the winner. Vomiting goes, you don't have to eat the vomiting. We're doing 30 seconds, 100% effort, incline sprints, and then you're having 1 minute rest, cake eating to replenish those glycogen stores so you get big and burn fat at the same time. You boys ready? Yeah. Right, yeah. Touch gloves. Let's go. Come on, get our slice down. Let's go. Let's go. Go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Forfeit, boys. Let's go. Let's get it. Avoid the forfeit. Andy, come on. Let's go. Without you. Go. Go. Go on, John. Half a mil. Andy, half a mil. Half a mil. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Hey, this time let's fucking get it. Stop it. Let's get it. Let's go. Andy, come on. John, you're ahead of the milk, Andy's ahead of the cake. Let's get it. Yeah, there we go. Now, sprint, Andy. Go. Bring the head.
Some kind of rage is taking a hold of me, and I cannot be saved. Some kind of rage, and I don't think I can change my self-destructive ways.
Easy, go on, Andy. Drink some more. Got 1 pint of milk left. 15 seconds left. 15. Yeah. Right, John, fucking down that shit right now. All in one. Let's go, John. Let's go. Fucking done it. Andy has done it. Andy has successfully gained at least 10 pounds of muscle and gone at least 10% down in body fat.
I threw up.
Oh, bro. John, how you feeling?
I don't know how to explain how that feels.
Yeah, how you feeling, boys?
I don't want to live anymore.
Like within 2 sprints, it felt horrific.
What, before the cake?
No. Went two cake sprints.
Yeah.
It felt bad, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be sick. I'll just power on. And then, well, you saw what happened. I threw up. Felt amazing after that. Caught up with Andy. Then Andy, his tactical chunder was better placed than mine. So Andy threw up a load right before he had like 1 pint of milk left.
That was not tactical.
Well, like it was better timed than mine.
Alright, just hold it down, leave it home down. Wait, bro, put your fingers in this time. So we've got a bit of a good old Mexican standoff going on. Basically, John threw Andy's pot into the wall. John said, Andy, if you shoot me for breaking a pot, I'm gonna shoot you. Andy said, John, if you shoot me, I'm gonna empty a whole mag into you. And being men of their words, we know what's about to go down.
Oh no, come on.
Well, that sucks. It's not firing anything. Oh fuck! Andy said whole mag. You got a second belly button, bro. Oh fuck! Listen,
That one had the mouse. That's so symmetrical, though.
and he's got like 4 in his ass. As always, let me know the type of content you want to see. I know that a lot of you guys want to see Omegle. Omegle is coming, as I said. I just got to gain weight first and then get shredded. Because if I take my top off the chicks now, they're going to be like, bro, what are you doing? You're just fat. So I've got to, I know I'm not fat, but I'm not mega diced either. So I've got to put the time in to grow. And then more Omegle and trolling stuff will be coming once I get into shape again, which is going to be after Christmas. Let me know if you like that little disgusting Hit Wars thing where we're just eating all the cake. And as I recall, John actually lost. So comment down below. And the comment with the most likes is John's forfeit. And John will do it. It's not, I haven't told him it'll do it yet, but he will do it. It's not like, it can't be anything illegal. It can't be anything that involves like potentially going to prison or children and play park and dildo. I don't think that's a very good idea because he could probably go to prison. But forfeit, think of something good, and the comment for most likes is going to be the forfeit that he does in the next video. I'm struggling to get these out at the moment. Like this, I spent all of yesterday evening editing this. I'm going to spend all of today editing this as well. To edit a video takes me about 20 hours, but I'm trying to get them out every Sunday, at least once a week. And then once I'm done with uni, I'll just be free to make YouTube videos, and it will be beautiful and it will be wonderful. I've been appreciating all the likes you've been giving me so much, all the comments, every single comment I read, I fucking love it, every single one, and even the negative stuff. The negative feedback is good. It means it gives me a way to improve. If it's constructive, that is brilliant. Don't just say this was shit. Tell me why it was shit if it is shit, because that's not doing anyone any favors at all. But let me know what you want to see, as I said. And if you really want to help me and make me grow, give this a share. Give a video, one of my videos that you like, a share if you can, and that would be fucking incredible. Let me know what you want to see next week. I wouldn't really call these vlogs. I'd call these more like weekly, week in the life films, because a vlog's just like you kind of chucked all the footage together, and this is like made with love and care, and like 20 hours of my life is spent editing this. But yeah, let me know what we're going to see. Let me know if you like these, because you guys, like, the comments are great, but if you could tell me what you like and don't like as well, that'd be fucking incredible. But anyway, I've got to go. I've got to edit this. I've got to go through my footage that I took from the other day when I did some diving. I've probably put a little bit anyway. It's 11:03 now. Probably going to be editing this until like 6 o'clock. So I got to go. I'm going to edit this video. But see you later, guys.